And the Chicago Bears victory, never in doubt, right? Right, Fitzy? Never in doubt?
Are you kidding me?
I mean,
Are you out of your damn mind?
well, I know you picked the Bengals before the game goes. I mean, Bears with a 47-41 victory.
Yeah, I don't really know what to
What
think.
was the final score? 47-42, sorry.
It was kind of like flag football at the end there. I don't really know what to say anymore about football in general. I mean, a wild day in the NFL anyway, but one of the wildest games in Chicago Bears history. I went to take a pee, and the Bears were up 14. I came back from taking a pee. I don't take long pees. My prostate works pretty well.
Okay.
I come back out. The Bengals had the ball back. It's 41-35. And the Bears are about to lose the game.
That was just his way of getting me to try to check his. That's all.
Yes. To all those out
That's
there,
your problem, not his.
we are going to have a drive for prostate cancer for the show.
We will.
But anyway, yeah.
Look.
This I don't know what that was. College game?
This defense is not good.
No.
It's a vastly different defense without Kyler Gordon. Can't stop the run.
Kyler Gordon, not a lot of teams could say a guy who's 5'10", 180 pounds is going to be the difference in their defense.
He's the difference in this defense, and he really is, though. I mean, without Kyler Gordon, they are a much different defense than they were with him. The 2 games that they actually had him healthy this year, their defense was really good. They were able to stop the run. They lose Kyler Gordon last week against Baltimore. Baltimore ran all over them. They lose. They don't have Kyler Gordon this week, and the Bengals are doing anything that they wanted to on this defense. Look, you've got Joe Flacco, 4,900 years old.
Has the best game of his career.
Best game of his
41st year on this planet. On his 41st year. I think he is 40.
Yeah.
Right? But he's on his 41st year.
But let's look at the positive, though, right? Like, obviously, the Bears won, so that's the first
Of course,
positive.
you want to look at the positives.
The second positive is, even after they give up that lead, Caleb drives this team back downfield to score another touchdown. Caleb, say what you want about Caleb Williams, but Caleb Williams in the fourth quarter is one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football.
47 seconds.
Like, he is ridiculous. Yeah, 47 seconds to drive. You drive down. Now, granted, Colston Loveland staying on his feet on that drive after you notably hate him and keep calling for his head because he's a Michigan guy and because they select him 10th overall and because he's only had 11 targets heading into this game. But this game here, he was really, really good, man. He had a fantastic game today. So I think that the Bears overall, I think offensively what you saw was this team can get into shootouts with anybody, right? This team can score. And that's the good thing about the Chicago Bears is that they can score. They can put up points with anybody in the league. The problem is you're going to have to score. You're going to have to score 40 or 50 points. And we have to excuse. We do have a member in the crowd who's wearing a diaper right now, so we just have to be, mindful of that. It's shouting out randomness.
Yeah.
But you look at this team as a whole, and the Bears are still 8-9 win team. I mean, it was a good comeback win today, a game that they probably deserved to lose. You could also argue they deserved to win it, right? Because you missed those 2 field goals. You had some really bad calls with the officiating again. Some really questionable calls with the officiating again. The defensive pass interference that nobody thought was a defensive pass interference other than the official that threw the flag. This team is still, I mean, they're a work in progress. But now they're in second place. The Lions lose. Packers lose to the Panthers. Imagine losing to the Panthers. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Bryce Young, who was not good today either.
No, Bryce Young threw for 90 yards and beat the Packers.
And Jordan Love has probably one of the worst interceptions I've seen in
Oh
that
my-
game.
Off of his back foot again. That's his
few-
biggest problem. He
Few
throws off his
bad
back foot.
calls by LaFleur. They're saying, at least we're hearing from our reporter on the street, we're hearing that LaFleur's head is being asked for in Green Bay, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah. And we got Megan TV chiming in, says Benny and the Bears. Defensive side, 47 points, boys.
Yeah.
I mean,
Doubting
that's
Tom's at 47 points. Yeah, and Colson Loveland having a good game is huge.
Yeah.
I wish I could say I told you so, but I had the Bears losing this game for
You
a
did,
reason,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't see how I was that wrong.
from now on, though.
They gave up 14 points in 49 seconds.
You are
15
you are not
points.
allowed to pick the Bears the rest of the. You have no choice now. From
I
here on out,
know,
you are
no,
picking against the
no.
Bears. No,
I
because
can make a different
last week you
decision.
picked the Bears and they lost.
I
This
am a
week you picked
man.
against them.
I am a
Barely,
man.
barely.
I
It's
can make
debatable.
my own decisions.
That's debatable too.
I
Look. This Bears team is okay. Like it's not great. It's not terrible, but they're a work in progress, and they're going to be a work in progress the rest of the season.
They're going to be a work in progress for the rest of our lives. They're going to be a work in progress until we're shuffling around in the old folks' home yelling about it. We're going to be doing podcasts in the old folks' home like at 85 years. Yeah, right. We're going to make it to 85.
Yeah,
We'll be
right.
63 years old, shuffling
Making it
around.
63, huh?
Anyway, no, the Bears, yeah, I mean, they played well on the offensive side of the ball. I saw a few things by Caleb. I think he's getting out of the pocket too quickly. Can I criticize him at all? He's getting
You
out of the
can if
pocket
you
too
want
quickly.
to.
The first play on the drive, he runs around for 12 seconds when you can't. He doesn't get out of bounds when he's scrambling. So there's still things to clean up, but I thought the ball to Colson Loveland at the end of the game is terrific. And I don't even know if, and we should talk about, I think it's time we should talk about Cairo Santos, but
I think it's time we should cut.
I don't
Cairo
even
Santos.
know if they don't get a touchdown at the end. Does he even make that kick? Because
No.
he's kicking, his kick
No.
trajectory is like a clay pigeon.
I think your mindset there, if you're Ben Johnson, is you're playing for a touchdown. You're not playing for a field goal. You have to be playing for a touchdown.
Which is
because you
insane with
can't.
47 seconds left and one
but,
timeout.
But you have to. With the
You
way
have
Cairo
to try to
Santos
kick the
has been
field.
playing.
I
Like,
mean, they
you
would have
can't.
tried to kick the field goal there. You would
I
think.
mean, that would have been a dumb decision. I would have questioned that decision all day long. But you look at Caleb Williams, and I know you want to talk, and you'll probably beg for Tyson Bagent, who had a better passer rating today with his one pass. You know,
He
good
did
for
pass
20
it. There was
yards.
a lot of trick plays.
But
which-
Caleb's still 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and a 114.8 passer rating. And you still want to criticize the fact that he ran around too much on a couple of plays.
I can
because he was getting
criticize
chased
him.
down.
Yeah, I can criticize the way
Maybe
he played,
Theo
no matter
Benedette
what.
should block so he doesn't have to run away from a defender.
Well, here's
That
the
could
problem.
help.
Here's the problem with Theo Benedict. The ball gets hiked, and he turns around towards the quarterback. I don't think that's the right thing. I don't think you should turn around at the quarterback after you hike the ball.
No, that's not. That's
Is
not
that a
thing.
Canadian
No.
thing, or
What
'cause
happened
at
was
one point in the game, he's turned around right after Caleb hikes the ball. He's looking at Caleb.
it's almost like he would turn around to see if Caleb was okay. And he was like, "Hey, guy, you good?" And then turned around to try to find a defender. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. And
By the way, if you hear noise in the background, this is what we're dealing with in this game. Do
yeah,
you see these guys? Do you see these guys? This is what we're dealing with during the game.
during the game,
They're
Yeah.
acting like they're us.
yeah,
Mark
And-
Dowling and my brother John Fitz.
yeah, and that's a perfect picture of them too. Very perfect picture of them too.
Oh dear God.
The mic is off. Special teams. Mic is off. You're the special
We
teams
got
right now.
guys.
You're the special teams on this podcast because the mic isn't even on.
Tony Simulus, who joined us today for a little while with his daughters, chimes in. Where was Roma Dunze? Roma Dunze, bad game.
Got to catch the ball,
Really
man.
bad drop again this game. DJ Moore had a great game. On the other hand, threw for a touchdown, ran for a touchdown. I saw, here's doubting Thomas. I saw a lady ref today, and you boys had an Asian guest on your pregame show. Hashtag diversity. All
John missed it because he's too busy trying to kiss his wife.
yeah.
So he
I
missed
wish
that
we had the
comment.
other screen
You know,
going.
he's too busy.
should have.
So what happened for to pull back the curtain a little bit? John told his wife if the Bears won the game after they went down with 47 seconds left that she could get a dog. Then the Bears came back and won, and he said, "You're still not getting a dog," so she's mad. So now he's trying to kiss her, and he missed the comment.
Can he just grab one of the 2 dogs they already have and hand it to her?
I mean,
they already have 2 dogs.
You could.
I mean, really need another dog.
You let my brother-in-law in. You could just be like, "Hey, here's your new pet." You could let him, the mustache.
Trigger says, "I'm very impressed with Tom's photo choice this week. Well done." All inside jokes.
All that nobody else will understand.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but like I said, I don't know. I mean, Roma Dunze, I think I can give him a couple of games. He's had a lot of good games this year, but another drop, really big drop too. Wasn't a great pass either. It was behind him and low, but you still got to catch that ball. It did hit him right in the hands.
Yeah, you've got to be better. And look, I think Rome can be better, right? Like we've seen Rome make catches like that before. We've seen Rome make really good hand catches. Like we've seen it.
Yeah.
But he's been off the last couple of weeks. I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know if he's playing hurt. I don't know if there's something going on, but he's just not making the easy grabs. He's not making the consistently easy grabs that are within his reach, and that's not what you draft a guy at 9 for, right? Like if you want to be the number 1 wide receiver in any system,
you have to make
those catches. You have to. And if you want to be a guy who's a top paid wide receiver in this league, like he's already been talking about he wants to be, you've got to make those catches. And there's no excuses for it. There's no excuses for I was diving, I was doing it, because you know what? We saw T. Higgins make that catch today. We saw Chase make that catch today.
Couple of times.
Yeah, you've seen that from other players in this league that make those catches. You're going to have to start making those catches. He needs to be better. I'm not going to get down on the kid after 2 bad games, but you've got to be better than what you've been. So Rome aside, they still put up 47 points, right? Like
the offense was still starting to get where it's starting to get better. Just fundamentally, just the way they do certain things, other than turning around and facing the quarterback on a pass play.
Yeah.
And a lot of penalties that they have to clean up. Like that might take a while, but just actually the offense is starting to get, it seems like they do one thing better every game. They had a couple of trick plays that were pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the trick plays,
you
yelled at me because they gained 12 yards, but if you pass it back and forth behind the line of scrimmage 3 times and only get 12 yards, I'm sorry, that's just too much.
Ryan doesn't like positive plays.
Too many hands. Too many.
Even if they're a positive play.
When balls are in too many men's hands, I get a little weird about it. I don't know about you.
Since when?
I'm just saying. It's a little weird. Like a dog over here. People are throwing stuff at me.
At you. When you look at the play to Caleb, the Caleb reception, which I didn't have on my bingo card today for a touchdown, but you look at Caleb as a whole, Caleb had a good game today. Caleb didn't have a bad game. Yes, there were a couple times where we're yelling at him, throw the ball, get out of the pocket, do what you got to do, but you've got to stop letting defenders get in his face untouched. And that's what's happening coming off of the left side of the line. The guys are getting through, and that's the reason why he's holding the ball too long. That's the reason why he's not seeing people open on the left side of the field, is because he's constantly having to run right. He's constantly having to run away from defenders getting into the backfield within 2.5 seconds.
I wish someone would have yelled about getting a left tackle on this show for 3 years.
I've been yelling about it. The
Yeah,
entire
right.
time.
You have. You wanted Quentin Johnston 3 years ago.
You hate offensive linemen.
You wanted Quentin Johnson 3 years ago.
You only hate. The only thing you hate less than offensive linemen is the Bears.
Unbelievable. But still, all things considered, I mean, and Joe Flacco, 470 yards, 31 for 47.
Yeah.
He was sacked 3 times. He did lose. His passer rating is actually less than
Bill
Caleb
Stewart
Williams.
says Theo Benedict was bad today. Actually,
He was
if Theo Benedict would have made 3 more blocks, he would have improved to bad. But he was worse than that. He was
A really bad holding penalty,
yeah.
and a really bad offsides as well.
And this was a
at the
guy
end
who
of the
3
game
weeks ago, like we talked about it on the podcast when I was talking to Olin Kreutz talked about Theo Benedict and talked about how he jumped off the tape and how his talent jumped off the tape. And I'm like, who knows offensive lineman better than Olin Kreutz?
Yeah.
And he's like, but you hated him. You were like, oh well.
I just don't trust the left tackle from Canada. I mean,
I agree.
They
with
don't.
you.
Football wasn't invented in Canada. I like my hockey players from Canada and my football players from America. Yeah, Nebraska's fine. Usually Alabama.
All right.
Like
So,
those areas, Texas.
On your list of hate,
the south side of Chicago.
I need you to rank these for me. All right, 1, 2, and 3 of things you hate: offensive linemen, the Bears, and Canada.
I don't. Probably Canada more than
Canada's number
2.
1. All right.
Probably, if I had to guess, I have to guess. And I'm a bit of a coward because Canada's not really going to do anything to me. They're just going to be like, oh yeah,
What do you think Theo Benedict's going to do something like this podcast is going to get to Theo Benedict?
I think this podcast can reach Theo Benedict. I like to reach for the sky.
I don't think anything can reach Theo Benedict.
I like to reach for the stars. And if I hit the sky,
what would happen is if this podcast reached Theo Benedict, he would fall over and it would go past him. So you don't have to worry about it.
The fact that the Bears scored 47 points in my lifetime is amazing. I agree, Bill. I agree, Bill Stewart. I mean, Colson Loveland having 118 yards and 2 touchdowns was not on my bingo card. But Cole Kmet goes down early in the game. Colson Loveland steps up. I mean, this could be the coming out party for the kid. He gets hit pretty hard on that last play of the game. And there's 3 other guys after him, and he's off to the races. I thought he'd never get into the end zone. I'm like, go. And he finally gets into the end zone. Yeah, I mean, even DJ Moore, 4 receptions, 72 yards.
DJ Moore also with a passing touchdown today.
Yeah, to Caleb Williams. Lots of trick plays. I mean, especially in the red zone, they had to do something. They had to change something around. The only thing that bothers me is that you're not getting those touchdowns just on regular plays and formations. It's a little too naggy. It's a little too Matt Nagy for me.
Question for you, moving forward, with the day that Kyle Monangai had, does DeAndre Swift get his job back?
No.
Why? Shut
Everybody says no.
No.
Shut up. You're not on the show. Well, yeah, we should talk about Cairo Santos a little bit more. But no, I mean, DeAndre Swift is a better receiver. Should Monangai maybe get more time, like, on the short yardage plays? It seems like he'd be better on the short yardage plays, and you keep DeAndre Swift fresh to play. You can do that, but DeAndre Swift, I think, is the number 1 back in the offense. He's better receiver. He's better in the open field. Yeah, there is some short yardage plays that maybe Monangai was already going to kind of be in the offense for that anyway. I still think you're behind at running back on this team, but I mean, the blocking was great there. At least that offensive line can run block.
Yeah, but here's the thing that makes me ask the question is that Monangai can do all the things that Swift can do, except Monangai can run people over. And Swift can't do that. Swift isn't a guy who's going to run between the tackles.
That's why, if you would listen to me.
But no, but I'm saying
you
Monangai
have
can
these
do all the
things
things
on.
that Swift can
you
do.
have
can he
these
not?
on. I know John won't shut his damn mouth. But you have. They're called cans.
But what I'm talking about is,
On.
you think that there are
Listen
things
to
that
me.
that DeAndre Swift can do that Monangai can't. I
No,
don't
he
think
can't
there
do.
is.
No, I don't think I don't think he's as good in the open field. I don't think he's good catching the ball out of the backfield. I don't. And John agrees with me.
So
And he also has a bigger beard than you.
So you want your running back to be a better downfield receiver.
Well, I think that's what DeAndre Swift should have been from the very beginning. I think DeAndre Swift is a guy that runs out of the backfield 10 to 15 times and receives about 5 catches a game.
But see, I don't think he's a guy that runs the ball out of 10, 15 times out of the backfield, because he can't.
So he's never going to run the ball, and you're giving him $15 million a year for what?
He's your third
As a
down
paperweight?
back. He's your third down back.
15 million.
I
your
just
third down
explained to
screen
you
pass
as
back. He's not an every down back.
I never said he was an every down back. If you're
How
running
is the third down back touching the ball 10 to 15 times a game?
okay, first of all, he's got to run the ball sometime, or they're going to think every time he's in there, they're going to be passing to him.
10
So
to
he
15
has
times a game.
10 to 15 times a game, and he gets
They're in third down a lot. Right?
He's not going to.
You get what I'm
in every
saying, though,
third
right?
down.
Like,
he's not going to be in every third down. No,
why?
I think he's
I think
much
Kyle
better than that.
Monangai.
I think
Kyle
he's better.
Monangai's your
He's
back.
a
This is a better
7th round
offense.
pick for a reason. The blocking was ridiculous. That defense is the worst defense in the league.
He
Let's
just
not-
rushed for
let's not let our
178 yards.
Yeah, against the worst defense.
Show me
in
the last
league.
time DeAndre
Your
Swift ran for
brain is about to
178
explain.
yards.
Like 3 weeks ago, he ran for 150. What are you
That's
talking
not
about? And he
178.
received for like
I know you
another
went
50.
to Marist, but that's not the same
Look
math.
up the stats, kid. This isn't even a show anymore. You've turned this. You've turned this into the
My daughter goes there.
You've turned this podcast into the WWF.
You just did that, actually. I've got video evidence, just so you know.
Open your hole.
Bill Stewart says the Bears can run block, passing not so much. Tell Bud to pipe down.
Which Bud? Because there's
John's
about 9
Bud.
of them back there.
John is Bud.
Okay.
Yeah. Bill Stewart agrees with me. 15 to 20 out of the backfield, 5+ play running a game, passing a game.
I don't
We could
think
use a better
that-
back.
I don't think Swift is a guy that you can win with running the ball 15 to 20 times out of the backfield. He's Kyle Monangai. They're the same back, is what I'm telling you. Like they're essentially the same back, but Kyle Monangai can run over people.
I don't.
What about Kyle Monangai?
I
What did you
don't
see
think
from
he
him
can. I
today?
don't think he can catch out of the backfield as well, and I do not think he can run as well as DeAndre Swift in the open field.
He had 3 catches today for 22 yards. He had 5 targets. Caught the ball, caught 3 of the 5 targets for 22 yards.
In one game against the worst defense in the league in one game, and you're extrapolating out. DeAndre Swift's been in the league for 5 years.
Excuse me, sir. You picked this worst defense in the league to win today.
They almost won.
The defense didn't.
If there wasn't 3 missed tackles on one play, the Bears probably still lose this game. Jeremiah says, went to grab Wendy's, came back, and Rye is assaulting Combs. All seems right in the world.
Sounds about right.
I went to take a piss, Jeremiah, and came back, and the Bears were losing.
But they won. What the fuck did we get? What did we get?
Yeah. Was that movie? When the fuck did we get ice cream? But this football team,
Is Cairo
Heading now.
Santos kicking next
No,
week for the
he
Bears?
can't be. He can't be. Cairo Santos cannot be the kicker moving forward. Whether it's Jake Moody, whether you go out and you have a one of those where you, what did they do back in when they had Parkey? They held a open tryout for anybody who could kick a football to come down to Soldier
Yes.
Field and have an open tryout. I don't care what you do, but Cairo Santos. Not only that, but he's a guy that on kickoffs can't kick the ball far enough to get it out of the back of the end zone. That's another problem with Cairo Santos. You've got to move on from Cairo Santos. I know he's accurate when he's within a certain distance, but you can't just be kicking field goals from 25 to 38 yards. You need to be able to kick them from 55 to 60. Kickers in this league are averaging kicks from 55 to 60 yards.
Oh, they're gonna cut him tomorrow.
Yeah, now, it's ridiculous. They got that one
Yeah.
kid out there. He's kicking like 65-yard kicks with like
Yes.
10 yards to go. Are either of these teams, what does this game really mean? Are either of these teams playoff teams?
No.
Does Cincinnati maybe win a couple games here? Joe Burrow is supposed to be back mid-December, maybe earlier.
I say no, but if the Bears are 8-9, 9-8, maybe they're a back end. Maybe they back into a wild card spot. But when you back into a wild card spot, you're still not a legitimate playoff team. Like, are either one of these teams that can contend for the NFC title? No, absolutely not.
No.
And even if the Bears win out, I would still doubt whether or not they were a legit team to contend for the NFC title. I just don't.
We
see
never
that.
got to the Bears trade talk.
Which one?
What is I don't know. Trade Caleb.
Start Tyson. He had a better passer rating today, 118 to 114. Trade him to the Bengals for Flacco straight up. He threw for 500 today. I mean, I don't.
He still got it, the old man. He still got it. He is turnover. He is a turnover machine, but he still got it. Yeah, Bears rumor mill. I don't know. We can look around the rest of the NFL if you like, sir.
Giants.
But one of the more
Vikings, and
entertaining
Steelers
games you'll
are the
see this
Bears'
year.
next three. Giants, Vikings, and Steelers.
Well, the Giants laid an egg today.
The Giants did. So did the Vikings. Went out and beat the Lions.
Oh yeah, the
the
Lions
Steelers-
lost today, Downing Thomas. What do you have to say about that, sir?
And the
Huh?
Steelers
I don't
beat
know what
the
camera
7-1.
I'm trying to look at. What do you got to say about that, sir? Yeah, you moved to Michigan. You're there for 6 years. And all of a sudden you're a Detroit Lions fan and they lose to kind of the Apples Vikings and JJ McCarthy, who I still don't think is going to be a good quarterback. Had a good game today, though. I think the Vikings are still a beatable team. They
How
should have
many
won
of
that
those
first
three
game.
games do they have to win to? They're 5-3 right now. We want them to get to 8-9 or 9-8. How many of the next three do they have to win to be there? All three? You know what I mean? Because beyond that, you got the Eagles, Packers, Browns, Packers, Niners, Lions to close out the season.
I don't think you have to win all three. No, there's a win. There's a couple more wins in there too. To at least win 8 games here, 8, 9 games. Which
Would you
I
pick
had
the
them at
Bears? Would you pick the Bears over the Vikings right now
for the
to
season?
be a favorite in that game?
Yeah.
The Vikings over the Giants, would they be a favorite next week? Bears? It's at Chicago. It's in Chicago.
You mean the Bears over the Giants?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bears will definitely be favored.
Okay.
I mean, the Giants did not play well again today. They're 2-7.
In 3 weeks at home against the Steelers. Steelers
No.
are probably the favorite, right?
Steelers are probably the favorite. Steelers played really well today.
In
Beat
Philly.
a good Indianapolis Colts team made Daniel Jones look like a
In Philly on Black Friday.
what?
In Philly on Black Friday, they're going to be underdogs.
Yeah, for sure.
At Green Bay on December 7th, going to be underdogs.
Do you want to tell everybody what you were talking about, Jalen Hurts? You're running around saying Jalen Hurts is a bad quarterback again.
Jalen Hurts is not a great quarterback. No, he's not.
No, you said he wasn't good.
He's not. He's not a good quarterback.
You're wrong.
Okay.
You're wrong. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes in 2 Super Bowls, and he's played really well this season as well.
So he's had a couple of good games, is what you're telling me.
He's
They
had a
just happen to
couple
be
of
in the
good
Super
games,
Bowl.
and they just happen to be in the Super Bowl. Are you out of your mind? He's had some good playoff games too. People call him a running back. Yeah, running counts in this league, by the way.
I mean, I guess if you
Julianne
say
says
so.
she will be at the Bears-Packers game December 7th. Let's go. She is a Packers fan, but we don't hate her for it. Bill Stewart says no trades. The Bears aren't contenders, and the juice isn't worth the squeeze for what the Bears need. That's where I'm at with the Bears. I don't think there should be any
I
trades.
agree.
Not that I trust Ryan Poles, who in 36 picks still does not have a Pro Bowler.
I agree that
And
the
all
juice
the
isn't
draft
worth the
picks he's
squeeze
had.
unless you can get Max Crosby, right? Like because you're going to
Squeeze,
get Max
they're just gonna
Crosby
give
for
him
the
away.
next 4 years, but you're going to give up some draft, but nothing you're taking in the draft in the second, third, fourth round over the next 2 years is going to be better than Max Crosby anyway, right?
Probably not. No.
Probably not.
I mean,
He's one of the best pass rushers
yeah,
in the NFL.
I'm just saying, but they'll be on a rookie contract. So I don't grade guys just as, oh, he had 15 sacks, he had 10. That guy's better. I mean, they'll be on a rookie contract. So you have to think about how his contract's going to fit in with Caleb's. If Caleb is staying here, if Caleb's going beyond his rookie contract, how are all those contracts going to? Bill Stewart says you're high. I'm guessing that's about the Jalen Hurts thing. Jeremiah says
he's had 4
DJ
games this year where he's thrown for less than 200 yards. Jalen Hurts has,
does this bring you back,
including only 152 yards passing against that Dallas Cowboys defense.
There's a lot of hundreds there. Just 2 weeks ago, 156 passer rating. Are you high? Jeremiah Murray says
Against the
DJ dies on the field once a game. DJ Moore is kind of like a basketball player.
Yeah, he does.
Where he dies on the field and then he comes back out and scores a touchdown.
You got to pull up that Trudy picture.
I will. Julianne says Hurts legit. But the story next week will be Jari Alexander's trade to the Eagles.
Yeah, he did get traded to the Eagles on Thursday, and he goes back to Green Bay, where Jordan Love is going to throw an interception to nobody in the middle of the field with his wide receiver double covered 10 yards behind him. Yeah, a lot of injuries today for the Packers too, which that hurts.
Tucker Kraft, big tight end.
Yeah,
who's been catching a lot of touchdowns on my fantasy team.
Yeah,
not.
You haven't hit one. You still haven't hit one today. Not one.
So you're wrong about Hurts. You're wrong about Kyle Monangai taking DeAndre Swift's job.
Kyle Monangai's a better running back.
You were wrong about the Colts beating the Steelers. You were wrong about the Lions beating the Vikings.
Correct.
I
was right about the Falcons covering against the Patriots.
You were right about that.
Yeah.
1 for 4.
I was right about the Bears. You were the one that picked against the Bears, not me. Right, I'm still right.
Yeah,
right is right.
I think the Bears.
You know what else I was right about? The Panthers beating the Packers. Yeah, I was also right about that one.
Well, guys.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Well, guys.
This is embarrassing. This is like when you're hanging out with your friends downstairs and you're hanging out with your friends playing video games. And your
Why
dad
did you unmute the mic?
And your dad comes in.
I told him it was off.
I'm not trying to bust into your guys' show or anything, but this is my garage. And you guys are my guests. I think it's been a good day, right? Good day.
Yeah.
Bears win.
You owe your wife a dog?
Doubting Thomas.
Kind of might owe my wife a dog. I might.
Doubting Thomas
Packers
says.
lost.
Doubting Thomas says, "Can one of you jerk
The
off?
Lions
Get me?
lost.
Could you shut up?"
I like how you had to block yourself because you thought you were going to get beat.
I did.
Doubting Thomas wants to know, can one of you jerk offs give me a Mark Dowling autograph?
1,000%. But where do you want it? Where do you want it? Do you want it on yourself or do you want it on a jersey? I mean, where do you want it? Yes, 100% we can.
Southside Travis and Jason Kelsey. I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah.
1,000%. Here we go. Here we go. He's.
Oh God.
I mean, it's happening.
Oh God. Oh.
Downey Thomas, you asked for it, you got it. Here we go. Come on, here he comes. Here he comes. I want to introduce my friend,
This is
my best friend,
we on
Mark A. Dowling.
Aren't we on a school station?
Douglas
Oh
Thomas.
my God, Bam Bam Bigelow. Big boss man. This is the
Sign it.
WWF.
Sign
Do we have a pen?
Sign
I
your
don't even
nipple.
know-
I don't
I
fucking
don't
care.
even know what's
Why
happening.
am I talking? This doesn't even sound like it's on.
It's on.
Oh, okay.
Oh
What is
my
going on?
God.
Fuck you,
I
Douglas Thomas.
feel like
Heavy D's stash is unmatched.
So I'm talking about, motherfucker.
Megan TV Butterbean.
But I could.
He did box. He did do amateur
I
boxing.
did box. Yeah.
He did box in his day. Yo, the mic doesn't work if you have it all the way down by your. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh God. We're getting kicked off the school station.
Well, it'd be the first time we were kicked off of something. This is.
Oh God.
No.
Sigma Bear.
Oh my God.
This is the
Doubting
best.
Thomas. This is the best show ever.
Doubting Thomas might be drunk at this point.
You guys have so many ratings, dude.
Well, before you came over here, we had over 35 live viewers. Now it's down to 25.
The stream is taking a turn, Bill Stewart.
Oh,
So,
this is what happens when you're on location in the Southside Garage.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Men are naked.
This is why we weren't allowed in the house.
The dogs would be out of peanut butter. It's crazy.
Ooh. Jacksonville's losing 6-0 at halftime.
Oh, you
To-
trying to get the
to
show
the
back on
Raiders.
track right now?
I'm trying.
All right.
Not working.
all of a sudden, we're going through box scores. All right, cool. All right. Jags losing to the Raiders. No surprise there. Trevor Lawrence sucks. Rams up 20-3 heading into halftime. Minute 16. They still got the ball. They might score again.
Jeremiah says he just entered a whole new algorithm.
Oh my God.
He's gonna be getting chubby porn in his YouTube algorithm for years now.
It's insane. Oh boy. All right.
Keep going.
We're done now. We just did the recap. There's only 3 games going right now. We can talk about the Colts losing to the Steelers by a
Daniel
touchdown.
Jones.
End up only by a touchdown. but they were down by a little bit more.
We summoned Daniel Daniel's son
You
Jones.
got that? You good? You
Was
still thinking about Mark
Simba.
Nipples?
Yeah, I know.
right.
It's very distracting.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones was Simba.
Yeah.
And Mufasa told him to remember, and he did remember who he was.
He still threw for 342 yards, but
He threw
He-
50 attempts.
and he had 3 turnovers.
3 turnovers.
Yeah.
So he's back to himself. And I do have Daniel Jones on my fantasy team. Tough day for me.
Tough day for you all around. You hate the Bears and they win.
Oh my God. I don't hate the
You-
Bears. I just hate everything about their organization and every decision they make.
And every player that wears their uniform,
Not
every
every
coach that
player.
works on their sideline.
I've liked a lot of their players from 1985.
All right. Yeah. So it's been a day. Bears win. Good win for the Bears. Good bounce back win for the Bears, I should say, because it's like the 3rd game this year that in the last couple of years, probably the last 10, 15 years, these Bears teams would have lost. and they found ways to win this game, right? Like the game
Listen,
against the Raiders, they would
yeah.
have lost that game. The
Commanders.
game against Commanders would have lost that game. The game today would have
Today,
lost.
I
that game.
agree. I
But
do.
They
a
didn't
resilient
lose that
team.
game, and they found ways to win it. So building blocks.
And there was even that point at the end of the game where they took a timeout on the goal line. Flacco's on the goal line. They take a timeout just in case Cincinnati scores a touchdown, so they come back. There's other Bears
And
coaches
John
who would
started
never done
screaming,
that.
"Why are you taking a timeout?
Timeout.
Yeah.
Stop him.
And then Mark was like, "It's okay. It's okay." So, but no, it was a good timeout, good call, good coaching decision.
Yeah, I mean
That
it's
doesn't
those
happen with
little
Eberflus.
things. Yeah, we
Yeah.
we didn't see with Eberflus. We didn't see with Nagy for sure. It's just it's a change. There's not a lot of things go wrong there.
Yeah.
In those coaching decisions, I haven't seen a lot of weird challenges. Some of his play calling's been uneven, but he doesn't know with this team yet.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think there's anybody he's picked out. I think Colson Loveland's somebody that needs to get the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, and that was the thing too.
Moving
Like a lot of
forward.
people have been down on him, but he had 11 targets heading into this week. They just weren't. He wasn't a
I
part
did
of the
not
game
know he only
plan.
had 11
And,
targets.
and today he was a part of the game plan, and it worked for them. So that's why if you want him to be better, you have to institute him into the game plan. He had 11 targets heading in today. I believe he might have had 11 just today. I'm looking up the box score right now. Or maybe he had like 6 or 7 targets, but he had a lot more targets today than he had been having. He had 7 targets today, 118 yards and 16 catches. So that's what you're
Pretty
looking
good.
for out of Coastal Loveland moving forward. Bears next week have the Giants here at home at noon. So we will see you guys next week. Same bat time,
Same bad channel.
same bat channel. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your enemies. We'll see you.